Good morning, welcome to one of my favorite days of the year where we get to discuss Oscar nominations. Do award shows matter? Not in the long run. And I definitely don't think this is actual criteria to see what the best things of the year are. But nevertheless, every year I get excited to watch this as a celebration of film. So let's watch these nominations together.
For Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, Sterling K. Brown.
Wow, I wasn't sure if he'd get it.
Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, and Mark Ruffalo.
So not a lot of surprises here. I think Charles Melton is probably my biggest snub, but I'm not shocked that he didn't get the nom. And I know a lot of people were wanting Dominic Sessa to make this. I really didn't think he had a chance. The only other person I would maybe want there is William Dafoe. But that's more of a personal choice because I love William Dafoe, but I could see why these got picked over him. So my personal pick here would be Robert Downey Jr., but I also think he's going to take the win.
Achievement in costume design. Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. Napoleon. Oppenheimer. And Poor Things.
My prediction is definitely that Poor Things is going to win this one.
Makeup and hairstyling. Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Society of the Snow.
Am I crazy for not knowing what Golda is? It's just not often I see a nomination I've never even heard of. I guess Poor Things would be my favorite here. But I'm going to give this one to Maestro. I just kind of feel bad for the film. I hope they give it something.
For adapted screenplay. American Fiction.
Yeah, she likes that one.
Barbie. Oppenheimer.
This is going to be stacked.
Poor Things.
Wait,
McNamara.
does that mean...
The Zone of Interest.
Oh, no Killers of the Flower Moon. That's insane. That is like the definition of a good adapted screenplay. Well, my pick here would be Oppenheimer, and I also think Oppenheimer will probably take it.
Original Screenplay. Anatomy of a Fall. The Holdovers.
Not shocking.
Maestro. May, December.
Give me
Story
Past
by
Lives.
Samson
Give me Past Lives.
And Past Lives.
I think the winner here is probably going to be Anatomy of a Fall. But I really hope Past Lives has a bigger chance. Well, that's a solid lineup.
Performance by an actress in a supporting role. Emily Blunt. Danielle Brooks. America Ferrera. Jodie Foster. Divine Joy Randolph.
Yeah, I mean, Davine Joy Randolph is taking this. Also, my favorite performance out of these, although I shockingly haven't seen The Color Purple or Nyad, and I'll be honest, I didn't know I needed to take Nyad seriously, but for whatever reason, they're winning some acting noms in a lot of these award shows.
Original song. The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot.
Go Flamin' Hot. What the? Wait, do people like that?
Ken from Barbie. It Never Went Away from American Symphony. Wajaji, A Song for My People.
Oh, this is interesting.
What Was I Made For from Barbie.
Okay, I mean, it's obviously Billie Eilish here. But this is a bizarre lineup, especially because it feels like we've had such good songs in films this year. I'm just shocked that Flamin' Hot has an Oscar nomination.
Original score. American Fiction. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Wow, Indiana Jones, Oscar-nominated film.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Oppenheimer.
Yes, this is a tough one. There were so many good scores this year, so I don't even know where I would start if I wanted to talk about snubs, but this just feels like Oppenheimer's here.
Best International Feature Film. Io Capitano. Perfect Days, Japan.
I want to see that so bad.
Society of the Snow. The Teacher's Lounge. The Zone of Interest, United Kingdom.
So I am shocked to see The Taste of Things not on here. And if you're watching this and surprised to see Anatomy of Fall got snubbed, it's because their country didn't even nominate it. And I'm pretty sure they instead nominated The Taste of Things. So that's a real bummer that they didn't nominate Anatomy of Fall. The thing they did nominate didn't even make the list. But if this one, I'd guess I'd say Zone of Interest, which is a film I haven't even seen, and I am begging A24 to give me access to this thing.
Best animated feature film. The Boy and the Heron.
Please.
Elemental. Nimona. Robot Dreams. Spider-Man. Across the Spider-Verse.
Honestly, not the strongest year for animated films. The two that I think are in the lead right now are Boy and the Heron and Across the Spider-Verse. I think Boy and the Heron could take the win here, and I hope it does.
Achievement in Production Design. Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. Napoleon. Oppenheimer. Poor Things.
This one is such a hard one to see who's going to win. My pick would actually be Barbie for this. I do think the production design was one of the best parts of that film.
Achievement in film editing. Anatomy of a Fall. The Holdovers. Killers of the Flower Moon. Oppenheimer. Poor Things.
Look, I think Oppenheimer's taking this one. This is just going to be the year of Oppenheimer.
Achievement in Sound. The Creator.
Okay.
Maestro. Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning. Part 1.
I didn't expect to see that one.
Oppenheimer. The Zone of Interest.
Oh, come on. Give Mission Impossible an award. Just do it. Just do it. That's going to be Oppenheimer.
Achievement in visual effects. The Creator. Godzilla -1.
Oh. I love it.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning. Part
Whoa.
1. Napoleon.
What a bizarre lineup. Okay. Give this to Godzilla -1. Just do it. Don't be scared. Just go for it.
Cinematography. El Conde.
Should I know what that is?
Killers of the Flower Moon. Maestro. Oppenheimer. Poor Things.
All right, this is the one where I'm like, I think Poor Thing's gonna beat Oppenheimer over this. Such a good-looking film. Full transparency, I have not heard of El Conde.
By an actor in a leading role. Bradley Cooper and Maestro. Coleman Domingo.
Okay. Rustin? Come on.
Paul Giamatti. Cillian Murphy. Jeffrey Wright.
All right, so no Leonardo DiCaprio. That is shocking to me. And what's the deal with Rustin? I don't understand that one. But here's the thing. This is really between two men, and one of them is not Bradley Cooper. It's Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy. And I think Cillian Murphy still has what it takes. This is going to be a battle. They are going to have to campaign like they have never campaigned before. But I do think Cillian will land on top. But of those two, I wouldn't be disappointed either way.
Actress in a leading role.
What is the audience reaction here?
Annette Bening in Naiad.
I gotta take this film seriously now.
Lily Gladstone. Sandra
She
Julia.
did it.
Anatomy of a Fall.
This means Greta Lee got pushed. That's exactly
Carey
what it means.
Mulligan. Emma Stone.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak on Naiad, but was it that good? Was the performance that much better than Greta Lee? The other omission here is Margot Robbie, which I'm not necessarily against, but it is a tad surprising. The internet will be discussing that one.
Achievement in directing. Justine Trier. Anatomy of a Fall.
Wow.
Martin
Good
Scorsese.
for her.
Christopher Nolan. Yorgos Lanthimos. Jonathan Glazer.
Okay, so no Bradley Cooper, no Greta Gerwig, no Alexander Payne. This really sucks not being able to speak on the zone of interest. But here's the thing. Does it matter? Because Christopher Nolan has won this months ago.
Best Motion Picture of the Year.
American Fiction.
Anatomy of a Fall.
Barbie.
The Holdovers.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Maestro.
Oppenheimer.
Past Lives.
Poor Things.
Zone of Interest.
Well, for what it's worth, I got 10 for 10 in my predictions of what would be nominated. So not a lot of surprises here. And what I will say about this group of films, because I was trying to think about this yesterday going into these nominations, but I do think that this is one of the strongest lineups we have seen in the past decade, maybe ever. I mean, is there a bad film on this list? I think personally the ones that would fall more towards the bottom would be like Maestro or American Fiction, but I still really enjoy those films, and any other year that would be top of the list of these nominations. But it's Oppenheimer's year. And while Past Lives is my personal favorite film of the year, I have no issue at all with Oppenheimer taking this one. It's a phenomenal achievement of a film, and overall, this is just going to be a good year for the Oscars. So those are my predictions for nominations. Let me know what you think. Who got snubbed? What are you surprised to see that made the list? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next time.